Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is part 2 in Clive Barker's HELLRAISER Pursuit of the Flesh. If you missed part 1, and indeed you missed the prelude, then they will be linked above as well as down below in the description box. This is a new series here on the channel every Monday, Wednesday and Fridays. So please do check back if you are not notified, because I do know that YouTube, well, it's YouTube and it is eternally damned. But that being said, let's dive right into it. We open up with a conference call. We need to gather. It's the carousel. Clearly, this is a trap. Always the pessimist. It could be somebody trying to help us. Alex, this information could be a godsend. Bethany, I've never known God to send me photographic evidence of anything. The divine dossier doth not appear without ill intent. Marcus, enough. Whoever sent this certainly used the appropriate word. Harrower. Like a brand. Bleeding. A stigmata. They know who we are and what we are after. You really think they sent this, Alex? The Cenobites. They rose up out of hell to post the parcel. Kirsty, you found us, survivors, scared and scarred. What if somebody, like us, found you? They could be helping. Kirsty responds, the truth is that we don't know. So let's start with what we do. Millipedes and maggots, the subsurface circus. Not exactly a subtle gateway to hell. I wonder, what rough beast is born from this particular Bethlehem? Looks like a yard sale. We don't even know if it is still there. Bait is a patient thing. A snake in the tall grass waiting. As for where this was taken, there's a number on the door, 6567. I don't see a street sign, no way to... There! On the mailbox, a name, McLaren. Annabelle and William McLaren. 6567 South Hill Crescent, Avalon. That's just a few hours from here. London, Romania, Marrakesh, La Plata. When have you ever known Le Martian's devices to be this close to home? Kirsty responds, it's an opportunity. If it's a trap, we spring it. If it's a blessing, then we count the only one we've ever had. All I'm saying, this is what a chess game looks like from the perspective of the pawn. You'd see the pieces moving if your eyes weren't on the box. This isn't about the box. A portal this close. We don't turn our backs on that. Kirsty, I'm $1,000 a night escort. I've been robbed and raped, defiled and degraded. And it's all been a kindness in comparison to what these things did to me. I say we take it. We don't know if we have a friend out there or an enemy. I'm a doctor. I have faith in what I can see and what I can fix. Marcus, I'm a priest. I don't have any faith at all. But I'm with Kirsty. There are no two roads out of hell. How we get out is how we got in, sinful and reckless and hoping for forgiveness. We bear the burden, we find the machines and reduce them to cogs. And so, we ready the glyph. And there we see on the page Kirsty opening a suitcase. It looks like medicines, potions, tablets, all inside. A gun. No, some ammunition and a letter. Kirsty. It took some digging through the archives, but the reef runs deep. Here are the runes and symbology of the salutant. A ritual, not of protection, but of vulnerability. Take it. Make the blackness bleed. And the stage is set. The harrowers have arrived. We go in, quick, gather the family, find a room to prepare the rite. Whatever emerges, the glyph will render them susceptible, not weak. It bears repeating, be careful. And in the window, there's a nightlight. Christ, they have a kid. There was a day, Kirsty. We had a line. And this, right here, was on the other side of it. But the harrowers are done. They've committed. Right at the door. Ready? And they're in. Click. Come with us, please. No, downstairs now. Hurry, kid. Put these on. Kirsty, she's holding them up with a gun. Don't move, or I kill the kid. Don't speak, or I kill the kid. Is this the Kirsty Cotton that we know? Play along with me, buddy, okay? Everything's going to be just fine, I promise. One of your toys is very dangerous. Marcus comes back. We found it in the back, in the music room. We'll draw the glyph, but first we pray. Into the hands of which spirit do we commend ourselves tonight? And we see the group, now on the floor, drawing the runes, with Kirsty in the centre, holding the carousel, this new gateway to hell. And just like with Le Martian's puzzle box, electricity, blinding light, and presumably a bell tolls. And there, the gateway, it seemingly opens. But this is no Cenobites that we are familiar with. You called. We came. These are twisted beasts, insectoids, monstrous, hellish creations. Can these be deemed Cenobites? Are these servants of hell? Indeed, they are very hellish. But are they servants of Leviathan? These are the meddlers of whom the others speak, but this one, such peculiar precipitation, stain the web and glint the weave, mirrors lie and glass deceives. No, no, this is she, a face in the raindrops, a memory in the storm. Then shatter naught, we ought refrain. The priest would have them bound in chains. Kirsty looks on in horror. The priest. He speaks of you often, Kirsty Cotton. Your name is a fable amongst the circles, and as you know, he favours his points and pins. And there, in the creature's skull, as he says this, we see reflections of Kirsty's nightmares. Pinhead, Kirsty, Chatterer with his fingers inside her mouth, quenching her screams. A hook and a chain comes whipping past the beast, narrowly missing Kirsty but bang straight into one of her friends. Ha! Straight into his shoulder. Blood gushes out. Chains flying, slashing everywhere. It is indeed coming from the beast, and one launches itself, and then another. Kirsty steps in, shooting at the beast with her gun. But the other beast has ensnared one of the group. The embrace of 1,000 arms. Float and fly and fall. I'll make you a cloud, and oh, shall you thunder. A dagger thrown to Alex. He picks it up, stabs it straight into the eye of the beast. Bethany, get Marcus. You okay? Through and through, bone and little else. It would appear these are sacred relics, and Bethany uses the dagger to cut the chain from Marcus. Kirsty! She's down. Kirsty Cotton, mean and rotten, gone to hell, but not forgotten. Saw the beast who crushed the dove, met the devil, made him love. She picks an item up as the beast launches itself at her. Ding! And the beast starts to shatter, its flesh pouring away, disintegrating. And there, the harrowers see the results of their actions. Unfortunately, they summoned the beast and it was all too late. The family, torn apart, hooks and chains, flesh and bones, blood pouring. Oh God, no. We have to move. Kirsty takes one look back. I'm sorry. That goddamn box will kill us all. And there, in hell, it repeats. That goddamn box will kill us all. It was among the final devices, the carousel. Ours is now the last. Female says to Pinhead. The box is but a fissure, a crack in the world. Close one, create another. Fear not. Few things but hell and heaven truly persist. Their fortune lately seems almost orchestrated. And as female utters these words, we get a knowing glance at Pinhead, the master of these events, the puppeteer behind the puppets. And we're back at Kirsty's home. In her house, she's opening a wardrobe, placing relics, clearly of past events. Soon. Now. Soon, she says, as she puts the horse from the carousel in its place. And after witnessing the family torn apart, she cries to herself in the shower, kneeling down, water raining over her, washing away her tears. Damn you. Oh demon, damn you. Whilst the phone vibrates on the side. Always the voicemail with you. Thankfully, this particular male enjoys hearing your voice, recorded or otherwise. Anyway, babe, the tour continues. Next time, the lecture circuit calls. Lecture me to avoid it, alright? I'm at the airport, but I'll try you again when I land. I love you. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I wasn't even looking. It's Edgar. We see he's on the phone to Kirsty. All good, friend. No harm. Not a worry in the world. We see who he's talking to. It's the farmer that Pinhead has been liaising with. And as Edgar goes through the airport, his belongings go through the very standard procedures. You're good, sir. And looking on is the farmer once more. Plotting, planning. What is the orchestra gonna do now? He goes through the security. Just your belt buckle. Go ahead. But there, in his suitcase, we see it. The lament configuration.